And so it draws me back into this play between the mythic and the mundane, the invisible and the visible, and something about the magical nature of it and the wonder of it and the awe. And I believe very much in the capacity for awe that the minding of the invisible takes. There's a great line from a poem by Jack Gilbert, and the poem is called A Brief for the Defense, and the last line of it goes something like, "You must risk delight. To make injustice the only measure of your attention is to praise the devil." And I think about that as a necessary element, this risking delight. So if there is a question that comes up, it's like, what is scintillating about making it from nothing? Like, what is redemptive about it? There's an old myth that talks about human beings as being the make-weights. And a make-weight is a thing that you would use to make two things on a scale balanced. And so in the fight between good and evil, or just and just, the tipping point fundamentally is our attention, which is simultaneously unquantifiable and unmeasurable and a little terrifying given the ongoing forces to fragment it. So if the tipping point for, I won't say humanity because I think it's beyond humanity, we have so much impact on the systems around us, the animal life, the bird life, the decimation of bees and birds. But if human attention is the make weight, then how do we shape that in the direction of joy and wonder? Because we don't get to equalize all the grief. If you just, like, I don't think they even live on the same plane. I don't think you can have a bunch of grief, of which seems just like an unending river if you really tap into it, and then have joy be an equal stream, and that those two things are supposed to cancel each other out. I just don't think that's viable. It's not an accurate model. I think a more beautifully tenuous understanding is that the grief is there, and then joy, like a feather, is there also, and that you can't measure its transformative power. It's not meant to be exactly equal. It's the way that a feather drifting down can change an entire landscape just with a breath. So, all that to say, I'm curious about the role of wonder. It's a lovely note to end on.